one Mortlock Van Thamper. In the middle of some old sewers that had been converted into a cultist compound. Mortlock gave you the rundown on how his family's trying to kill him and pointed you towards his brother, whose name I have Amric, who is currently, he said, usually runs at the Low Lantern, a inn, well, more of a tavern than an inn, inside of a permanently docked ship in the lower city. On your way out, you were beset upon by some people who were very interested in that draconic crown and mask that you had pulled out of the compound. A fight ensued, and it turns out that their interest was rather lethal for them.
Can you not hear me?
You guys decided to conduct some more investigation.
Hello.
You ended up at the Seven Suns, the counting house there, where you met a tiefling woman dressed in familiar green robes, and you chatted her up. And Mercy's got a date set for dusk in the Three Old Kegs in the upper city. And that is where we find you guys, having just walked away from the Seven Suns counting house.
And
We forgot to add that that Royce did also murder.
Yeah, there was.
I will never forgive myself.
Also, it is
That's
like early. It's pretty early in the morning, correct?
Yeah, it's like 10 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. Gotcha.
So, what do you do on this bright,
All right.
kind of chilly day?
I assume we've walked away from the Seven Suns. Yeah.
You're
done with
like
that
100
situation.
feet down the road. You know, you're close
All
by.
right.
You could go back if you wanted to.
All right. Well,
Should we?
So, guys, we got to do some discussing. We got
Yeah.
a couple of options ahead of us right now.
We should go find a place to sit down and do that.
Yes, I agree. Is there a place that
Should we?
won't have murderers in it that we can be low key?
So you want a place where you can sit down and discuss things that doesn't let murderers in it.
Well, just gonna ask in the group. Yeah.
Do we have to go to a different town to find a place like it? Yeah,
I hear good things about Waterdeep. It's a city about a week's journey to the north.
Y'all want to go to Waterdeep?
Yeah, fuck this, man. We're done. We got paid. I'll secure us some transport on those trade caravans with bar. Esposito.
Okay.
So we're going a week's ride north.
No,
we're not.
Okay, thank God.
Hell no.
Thank God, I was so confused.
Brother. No.
Oh, I was packing my bags.
Now you could also hop on that ship with Mortlock and head down to Chult, the jungle part of the south.
Nah, he sounds like a coward.
Ira, when you say packing your bags, is that code name for just pickpocketing people?
No, I won't tell you when I do that.
Bags?
Should we head to like just a random place, or should we maybe go to that tavern that guy's going to be at and scope it out?
Yes, I say let's go scope out the Low Lantern. Nope.
Oh, another one? Oh, okay.
Low Lantern's where Amric hangs out at. Three
Kegs
is where I've got my hot date. By the way, is that really fucking weird, guys? Like, I totally flubbed that whole pickup line, and she's all about it. I mean,
yeah, I would be a little skeptical, but we'll be there for backup.
Of course. Well, we'll talk about that.
Go in.
We've got that's part of this discussion. We obviously, well,
should we head to the Low Lantern?
Towards that way. We're moseying towards that way, and I'm kind of keeping low voice. But yeah, I mean, clearly, she knows something about us or thinks that we have something that she wants.
Yeah,
Well,
that
so-
might have been.
Watch
So
us.
since it's early, actually, should we head to that tavern or should we go up to like the upper area and talk to the people that live in the house in like the nice area that own that?
We, yes, we should do that, but we should do that. I think now's the best time to go to that. About how early in the morning? Is it like
10.
close to closing on midday? Okay, then yeah, we
It's
should.
5 o'clock somewhere. I
Because
think we're
now-
good to go grab a drink.
Well, I just mean like we don't. I wouldn't even recommend we go in right away. But this is the best time to go because if we're trying to get info, then this is
Yeah.
Emmerich least likely to be there. We won't because we don't want him seeing us and getting a read on our faces before we try to make a move.
Yeah, I'm game for that.
Yep.
So the
But then,
dock
but then
ship.
yes, we do need to swing by and we need to talk to those other the other two or the other two dukes at some point, hopefully today, and maybe even the Yasa family. I don't know. So we'll see what happens.
But for now, we're headed to the Low Lantern.
Yes.
All right. I follow Mercius to the Low Lantern.
Yep.
Everybody
we
cool
go.
with that also?
Yep.
All right, you guys start walking along the dockside towards the Low Lantern.
And while
See if I
unless
earn-
there's something else that happens while we're heading that way, I would like to be kind of keep an eye out, make sure we're not being followed by visible people, because we're starting to pick up a name in this town. We've already pissed off Tiamat and the 3 dead and whatever the hell, Desparia.
The cult of the dead
Four.
3.
Yeah, we're the fucking fist. We do whatever the fuck we want.
I don't even think
No, we're
Tiamat's
not.
that strong, though. We could take Tiamat.
Fleming Fist just disowned us. Because he
No,
said,
they
"You
just
did
don't-
what I-"
We haven't been released. We still have our badges.
Yeah, we don't have any
Okay.
active jobs right now.
We're
Right?
mall cops have badges. I just mean that like they aren't backing us up. So
Don't disrespect
We gotta-
Paul Blart, but I get what you're saying.
we've got to make friends. Until the
Let's
Segway's
go
invented,
to
they
the
have
ship.
no power.
Let's go to the ship.
We're heading that
Let's go to the
way.
ship.
We can
Let's
walk.
go.
Can you not walk and
Go.
talk at the same time, dude?
Go. Go.
Inner ear thing, or
So-
just no role play. All right, we'll just do A to B.
All right, so you start walking towards the Low Lantern, making your
I'd
way
like to fast travel, please.
making your way around the dock through Heapside and the Eastway. Still kind of the remnants of fog kind of clinging to the water. The sound of boats creaking as they, slosh up and down the Chianthar River, to your south.
No one's following us, right?
Make a perception check.
Don't mind if I do.
Can I do that too?
Sure.
You can assist.
Oh yeah, I'll just assist Dylan.
And if our cleric was smart and prepared guidance, he could be very helpful.
I did not. I was talking about this with Pi today.
Such passive aggression.
Ah,
Well, I've told him 3 times. It's fine. You just learned how fairy fire worked last week. He doesn't have a shield. I mean, he's doing his best.
A cleric with no shield.
Well, he thought he had to hold his medallion at all times.
I don't-
Oh, fucking
buddy, I don't
His
have.
face is his shield.
I don't have
Nightlight on.
guidance. I only have guiding bolt.
Right. It's a cantrip.
Bob might have it.
Fair.
Oh, it's a cantrip. That's right. Never mind.
That's why it's the best. It's an automatic D4 to everything you do. Anyway, doesn't matter.
Anyway, he got a
Perception
16.
checks.
Yep. So yeah, you're walking along. Yeah, you don't see anyone following you. Just normal sailors, longshoremen, unloading and loading cargo. Seagulls, kind of flapping around.
Do we see any seamen?
You see many seagulls.
Dirty fucking birds. I fucking hate
God damn it.
seagulls.
But I fucking love seamen. All right.
And then you come around the corner, and right there in the middle of the street, you see some rather large.
Cox.
What do you call them that to their face?
Are they
No.
giant chickens? If not, then no.
If they're chickens, then yes, but if they're not literal chickens, then no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, there's some like tall guys. They got axes, and they appear to be trying to pry open some cargo.
Great. Wait,
Should
where's
someone
this?
go over and ask them if they need some help and maybe get a read on them?
Well, they've got axes. They're not
I'd
crowbars.
rather not ask them for help.
How
Okay.
many
I'm gonna go ask him for
of
help.
them?
No, I was going to ask if
Wait,
they
you're-
wanted help.
There's 3 of them.
And is this like a broad daylight in the middle of the street situation?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Well, go on over, Frank. I slapped him
Yeah,
on the
I'm gonna
shelf.
go ask. I'm gonna go with my crowbar.
Ask
Hey,
him
you
if they're
guys want
semen.
help?
All right, so you walk up to them, and one of them kind of nudges the other one. And by nudge, I mean they just punch him in the shoulder and point at you. And when you come, he says in kind of like this heavy accent, "What are you looking at?"
Fuck,
I was
John Wayne.
wondering if y'all want some help opening the cargo. I have a crowbar.
We've
That's
got
what
like
they look like.
we've got a
That's
lot
what
of
they look
crowbars.
like.
Not. They're
Why?
not humans.
I just
said
can't.
humanoid.
I give them my
Oh.
crowbar. I say, "Hey, this is for you. You look like you could use it."
He takes it with his look of confusion on his face. Thanks.
Too dumb.
No
too dumb
problem,
to use
friend.
it.
Dora goes back to Robin. So,
And they're
could
just
you
like
guys point us
staring
to
at
the low
you
lantern?
suspiciously.
I give them a
Oh,
tip of the
we're
hat. I say,
suspicious.
good day," and I leave them alone because they don't seem to want anything to do with us.
Yeah,
I
just
say,
think that was a smart
"Where the
idea.
lantern is."
Oh, that dingy place? It's keep following the docks. It's at the end.
Thank you.
Appreciate you,
Have a good day,
friend.
guys.
Enjoy that crowbar. It was my
Bye,
grandfather's.
guys. Bye,
Be careful. It's a sunny day.
It's a supreme crowbar.
So you guys are walking away, and you see that ogre with like looking. One hand he's got the big axe, the other hand the crowbar. So he just sort of shrugs, and then with one hand on the axe and the other hand on the crowbar, he starts bashing both into the crate, just breaking the top open.
Fucking dummy.
Hell yeah.
Oh, good.
Hell yeah. That's my kind of guy. That's a man. All right, let's fucking we go around that situation.
Yeah, I think we just
The
had.
docks are fun, guys. We've had less bad encounters here than everywhere else in this fucking.
Yeah. Do we just head to the low lantern?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, well, I'd like to get
Yeah.
outside of it, but stay like a decent ways back. I just want to get eyes on it
Sure.
Okay.
for now.
And due to the
Like, again-
fog kind of clinging to the water, you actually have to get kind of close. You'd have to be within like 100 feet of it. But as you
Wish
get
you'd
within
turn
that
that lantern
100
up.
feet, you can start to see its tall masts and creaking bulk come into view. The converted ship has rigging but no sails, and it's anchored to the wharf by thick chains. A wooden staircase climbs from the wharf's edge to the main deck, and a lantern set at the bow casts an eerie green light to signify that the tavern is open for business.
I've got +5 stealth. Should I sneak up, try to peek in the window, and see if I can tell what's kind of going on inside?
Can you reach
You
the
know
window?
what? You do that, and I'm gonna do my. I'm just gonna go in there and sit down at a table. How about that?
I would like to reiterate that I don't recommend that we make our faces known in the place we're going to be returning to kidnap a person.
I say we send Ira in and have him pretend to be drunk and fall down the stairs.
I was gonna say I can disguise self.
That would be awesome.
Okay, so no on the perception check. Gotcha. Or no on the stealth check.
Well, are you?
You wanna do
What
better.
are you trying to do? You sound like you're just talking things
I don't-
over with your party.
Yeah, I was just gonna
Yeah,
say I could make a stealth check just to peek through the window and hopefully not get noticed if I don't roll poorly because I have good stealth. But
I mean, I don't mind that. I just don't recommend we just go in and fucking sit down. Unless we're
Okay.
disguised or something like that.
I
We're
was
all
gonna say,
pretty noticeable.
You guys
I'm a
want to
hell
scope
guy
this
in
place
chain
out?
armor. We got a big turtle. Like we got a lot of stuff happening.
Okay. Well then, yeah, I think I'll go up and I'll. Can I make a stealth check to get up to a window and then make a percept or just kind of peek inside and see what it looks like and see what's going on?
Well, first you'd have to make I would say, a acrobatics check to try and get yourself up to the window, being as short as you are, and how high the porthole is above the wharf.
Well, joke's on you because I have a +5 to acrobatics as well.
Excellent.
But I got an 8.
5 seconds. 5 seconds of looking in the window as you jump.
So
up.
you hop up and kind of like just barely grab the window of the porthole, which then swings open outward.
Oh my lord.
And now I need a deck
no.
save to see if you fall on the wharf or between the ship and the wharf in the water.
Okay.
Oh.
Let me check my deck save. +5. Just not a shitty roll. That's all I'm asking for.
If you roll
Okay,
a 1,
14.
you can roll it.
All right, yeah. You just kind of, if the thwump land on the wharf, you guys hear the sound of conversation kind of wafting out of the now open porthole.
Oh shit! I run away.
You get up
Yeah,
and you run.
I'm gonna just
Can I-
go in there and sit down.
No,
Order a
can I,
drink.
can I just act natural on the wharf and just kind of play my lute?
Yeah, that would be great.
I'll
fucking do that for a minute.
I'll dance while he plays, and I'll be like his little like sidekick.
No, no, you
I-
are already
I
suspicious.
put my hand on
You're
your
done.
shoulder. Yeah, no, I put my hand on your shoulder and say, just have a seat, champ.
Okay.
time-
Okay.
Look for a box.
How small is our half-life?
No.
half
Pretty
of a
small.
No.
leg.
No, I was gonna
We
just
throw the
hide him in my
halfling through the
shell while-
window.
I'm not gonna throw him through the shell. I'm gonna hide him in my shell, walk in there, so he can do all the, all the checks while I just sit there and have a meal.
How do you think? All right.
Wait.
That's great.
You want to try to fit a halfling inside your shell?
Yeah, like just behind my neck.
Okay, you do realize that you're like what, 6 foot tall or so?
Yeah.
A halfling is 3 feet tall. How exactly do you plan to get him inside your shell with you?
I mean, he's small.
Big trench coat. Big trench coat.
Big trench coat. Dylan, wear those cloaks.
Your shell
Where
isn't
the
like
fuck is
the
something
black
you're
headed rope?
wearing. It's part of you. There's no gap there for you. Like a
Yeah.
rabbit you could fit in like that little nook, where your shoulder, like where your kind of the neck, bottom of the neck area. There isn't really room there for a halfling.
So if he retracts his head all the way into his shell and the halfling sits on top, and then we put black tattered robes over him, it looks like Royce is the head.
He'll get shot.
A
What is he,
turtle
Red
with
Roberts?
the head. Wait, a turtle with the head of a halfling?
Yeah, this is a terrible idea. I hate it.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love it.
Who
I'm in love with this plan.
disguise self?
Ira does, and
Ira.
he's the
I
sneakiest
can
little
disguise
fucker
Yeah,
myself.
over
why
there.
don't we just have
Are
Ira
we just
disguise
trying to let everybody know we're gonna be here?
Yeah.
What's this place called? Shenanigans?
What's that place with the goofy show on the wall?
I'm playing my music. I advise everyone else watches while Ira does his thing.
Yeah, I'm keeping my
Yeah.
distance. I'm spreading myself out, just keeping an eye on.
you guys should make
I
to
pretend
make
like
it
I'm
look
fishing.
natural. You guys should to look more natural. You guys should tip me.
No. I'm
No.
gonna pretend I'm fishing.
I'm gonna
You guys
heckle
got plenty
you.
of gold. Come on.
I'm gonna heckle you and say, "Boo! You fucking suck."
Please don't make a scene.
Okay, you're right. You're right. I
Is there
think
So anyway,
is there a place nearby that's selling newspaper?
No.
Is there a bench?
Printing presses don't exist
What-
yet. I don't think.
What about a Sports
But,
Illustrated? Is there like a magazine stall?
There is a pornography
so-
store on the corner.
I
Oh,
go to the
bad.
pornography store.
Bet.
Do they have any Lime scooters for rent?
No.
All right, so Ira, do you want to go in? Is that what you want to do?
I'm assuming we just want to scout the place out.
Yes.
Yeah, that works for me.
That's the goal. Yeah, then I'll cast
Yes,
disguise self
please.
myself and go inside for a drink and just get a feel and a layout of where there's bodies and all of the information I can soak up in 20-30 minutes.
Okay. What do you disguise yourself as?
Franklin.
No, I'll go with a human woman, higher cheekbones than what, or lower cheekbones than what I have because I have pretty high cheekbones as an elf. then the elf ears would go, obviously, and change my eye color, just enough to make me look not like me.
Dude, you sound hot.
You do sound
Okay.
hot.
Yeah, so change the hair color, obviously, I'll whatever I need to do for this guy's self to work, and that lasts an hour. So
I look over and I say, "Hey, you should smile more. You're prettier when you smile."
I want to seduce this human woman.
No.
seduce me. Okay,
No, stick to the plan.
please come seduce me so I can take your goddamn coin purse.
What kind of check would a cat call be?
Steady.
what?
I'll be
A cat. I want a
steady.
cat call you.
Persuasion. Let's be a persuasion for sure.
No, just fucking scout it out, God damn it.
Yeah, I'm
come on,
fishing.
boy.
Yeah.
I'm not even drunk
While
yet.
she's going in there, we need to discuss. We have a lot of things we need to accomplish, and I need to figure out what the hell I'm going to do with this lady later. I think she's got some information that we need, and I know
Yes.
she thinks we do.
She's suspicious.
Don't be
Yeah, no,
suspicious. Don't be
we're all
suspicious.
super clear about that. I don't know why anyone would think that. The first time we saw her, she gave off a demonic aura. Let's not forget that. She is definitely not
The fiend.
a
Isn't she a tiefling though?
Very good.
Yeah.
Fiend
Well,
and
Fiend
first of all,
tiefling.
racist. Second of all, we don't give off a fiendish aura by nature.
Speaking of fiendish aura, is there no one wants to check anything,
Oh
right?
yeah, let's pop that old divine sense right now. Popping Molly, I'm sweating. Woo!
Okay. So
You're a
let's see.
man of
You're
the
100
cloth.
feet from the ship. You cast Divine Sense, and you detect no celestial fiends or undead within range.
Oh,
And the only desecrated thing is that magic item that you already knew about.
yes. Okay.
Wait,
So
how many?
celestial,
That's
2.
None.
None.
Oh yeah. I thought you said 2
Wait.
celestial.
No, I said you detect no celestial fiends or undeads.
Yeah, you kind of went out there.
Oh.
Yeah, no
when
problem.
you say desecrated, does this, with all the semen everywhere, does this kind of look like a hotel bedroom and like a black?
Oh
Well,
my.
you guys are in an
God.
alleyway.
All right,
Off the
Ira,
main
Ira,
road.
it's on you.
All right, I'm gonna make my way over to the ship.
All right, you walk over to the ship, climbing up the stairs and onto the main deck, which features wooden steps that look to climb up to the fore and aft castles, and another set of stairs ascending down into the ship. A padlocked wooden hatch fitted with glass windows acts as a skylight for the deck below, and through them you can kind of see what looks to be some tables, like a tavern proper. 4 dead seagulls lie on the deck, and 2 ravens squawk at you from the crow's nest, a 40-foot climb up the ship's rigging.
Appropriate.
So there's no people or anything.
Not up here, no.
Okay. So
Okay.
head towards the tavern area then.
Yes.
All right, yeah, you head down below decks. As you enter the tap room, you can see that there are several tables and some people sitting at them, and a bar, behind which is a middle-aged woman who calls out to you.
Any
She says-
patrons? Oh, yep. Sorry.
calls out to you as you come down and says, "Well met. My name is Larala Thundereth, but folks around here call me the captain. If you're thirsting for a beverage or looking to gamble, you've come to the right place. But watch your step. Things can get pretty messy around here."
All right. I go up to the bar and say, "Well, it's a pleasure meeting you, Captain. I'm Tracy. I'll just take an ale."
All right, she
And I
pours you an ale.
put a couple silver on the bar for it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, she sweeps the money off with a practiced manner and pours you your ale.
All right, I'll sip and stare for a little bit.
So you can see that it looks like it's a bit early in the day, not only a couple people here. One that looks to be a kind of a gruff-looking gray-skinned dwarf. You can see a human with a sailing uniform that looks to be drunk off his ass. And a human next to him that looks to be plying him with drinks looks considerably better, though. It is worth noting that in the center of the deck is another set of stairs going down. And the way you came in, there was a closed wooden door.
Okay. Then I will see if I can get the barkeep's attention. And so what's behind that door over there?
And she responds, "Oh, that's my cabin and office. Private, you understand."
Oh, no problems. I was just wondering if there's some tables back there or anything. Or is that downstairs?
We have some extra seating downstairs if up here it's a bit too busy this early in the day. It's not usually necessary, though you're more than welcome to go downstairs if you prefer being below decks.
Appreciate it kindly. All right, I'll finish my ale and then order another one for throwing our couple silver out on the bar.
Mm.
So, out of character, what the hell are we doing here right now? This is something we would have discussed as a party beforehand. Merxius, what are we doing here?
So the big brute that we rescued in the sewers, he's the son of one of the dukes.
Oh, this is where we're going to kidnap the brother. Okay.
Yeah. So he frequents this place a lot. We're planning to kidnap him. We learned that basically no one gives a shit about him because he's kind of a dick. But I thought it would be a good idea to just get a lay of the place here, get to know the people, talk to the bartender about him, and so we can have a good plan because we don't know how deep he rolls. We don't know if he's protected by sort of magical shit.
Okay. What was the name again? Let me write that down.
Amrik, Amrik is what I wrote, but I have no idea if that. I got it.
Okay. All right. Well then, I'll take off my cloak so you can see that I have a little bit higher society clothing on because I come from richer families and continue to enjoy my ale. And see if the barkeep notices that I'm wearing nicer clothing than most.
When you take it off, she does glance at you, but just goes back to cleaning her dishes. Kind of shakes her head. She shakes her head a little bit.
Okay.
Ales are 5 gold, sir, madam.
Wrong put it down for that.
But yeah, you finish your ale, and doesn't seem to be a whole lot going on. It's kind of it's a tavern. You wouldn't expect it to be terribly busy this time of day.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna see if I can start talking to the bar owner about Amrik by bringing up whether she knows who he is, because I've been looking to make contact with him for some trade deals.
Okay.
He would know that it's a money lending business from discussion with the party, right? I don't know if it matters.
He
to you
runs a money
or not.
he does money lending. That's what he does.
Amrik, money lending business, the Lantern, by the docks. These are my notes. So he runs a money lending business.
Okay, then I change the topic of conversation. I want to get in touch with him to loan some money for cargo ship that I'm funding. The trade ship that I want to put some money on. Need to borrow some money, so would she be able to put me in contact with her or him for that?
Make a deception check. She kind of looks you up and down when you mention him and what you're doing.
Deception.
You don't actually have a cargo ship.
This is true.
What's the opposite of truth? Deception. But
Well, this isn't going to be good because I don't have those stats boosted.
Sherlock
Oh.
Holmes, no.
And she kind of clicks her tongue at you and says, well, you don't have to lie to me. Your business with Amrek is your business with Amrek. I don't care to pry.
Oh,
But
shit.
he's in. He normally operates out of the lounge downstairs. And if you want to go talk to him, it's no skin off my teeth.
Oh, wonderful.
Wait, like he's down there right now?
Not that.
Yeah.
So he's down there right now, basically, is what you just told me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then I will mosey on down there.
All right. You walk on down the to a kind of like a lounge setup almost. More smaller
welcome to the party.
tables, a bit cozier. There's another bar down here, but it isn't currently manned. And in the towards the aft of the ship, there's another set of stairs going down. And in the very back, against the aft wall, you see a small table with a couple of couches, and you see 3 beings there. 2 of them look human. The third is distinctively not. One of the 2 humans has a very aristocratic air about the way he's kind of spread himself out along one of the couches. He looks kind of like this.
Oh, so my cousin. Okay.
Across from him, sitting on the other couch, but kind of more alertly looking around,
Is that Kylo Ren?
is a man that appears to be a bit rougher around the edges, armed and armored. But it's the third being, not sitting in any of the couches, but kind of perched up along the back behind the aristocrat, kind of like it's like a cat, kind of just laying against it, with red glowing eyes, sharp teeth, and spines running out the back of its head and along its back. Looks kind of like this.
Huh.
I don't like that.
Not there.
She's hot.
Yeah, I'd fuck her.
Is it a dude?
Well,
Hopefully.
she's a guy.
Is she a dude or a guy?
It's 2021, baby.
Well, you don't see him, so you wouldn't know.
Yeah, it's just
Make an
Oira.
insight check to see what gender it is, since in the party
It
will
would be
shut
an
up.
Arcana check.
Oh, Arcana check. Let's
It wouldn't
see.
be animal
I'm
handling.
actually decent at those, so here we go.
No, it would not be animal handling.
You gotta lift the leg.
All right. Arcana check.
So, it doesn't have a gender, but you do know what that is called. That is a spined devil.
Ah, those are handy to have around for a fight.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they tend to act as messengers and spies, but they can fight if they need to.
And that thing was just chilling downstairs with the other folk.
I
All right, so
not
I'm
there.
guessing these guys are kind of like the security bouncer sort of. That's the vibe I'm getting. So there's more space behind them.
Okay.
I think that was a question.
It seemed more like an observation. I didn't hear a question in there.
No, there wasn't a question there. I was just making an observation and confirming. All right, then I will speak up and say I am here to see Emmerich.
All right.
And I
Well,
do not have an appointment.
yeah. So you start walking closer to him. I don't think you yell across the whole ship, do you?
No. I get within talking distance.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So you start walking closer.
You're cutting.
You Amber kind of notices you. Kind of just clicks his fingers. The thuggish looking one kind of stands up and just kind of takes like a position between you and him as you approach. And you can see as you get closer that he has red hair kind of set into a ponytail, and kind of listening and says, yes.
I was wondering if I could secure a small loan from you.
Oh, this is the thug you're talking to. He kind of
Oh,
intercepts
sorry. I'd like to speak with.
real quick, and we're like, man, he's taking a while, right? Smash cut back.
It's been like 20 minutes.
So, all right. I'd like to speak with Amric about possibly securing a small loan.
Okay.
I heard that's what he does.
Indeed. Please, be our guest. And he kind of waves you over to the couch across from Amric.
All right. So I sit down and I kind of act nervous, at least as nervous as I can act without being too suspicious.
Okay. Make a performance check.
All the ones I'm not good at.
You're the one who said you were acting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good enough.
Yeah, and he kind of has like a bottle of what appears to be some type of brandy and a couple of glasses, and he pours, one for him and one for you, and says, welcome, please have a drink.
I accept it.
You seem to be doing well for yourself. What brings such a lovely specimen, down to see me?
Well, I need a small loan to secure something that I lost.
Indeed. And how large of a loan are you looking for?
200 to 300 gold. I'm not quite sure what they're asking for it.
He kind of nods as well. I'm afraid that's a bit larger than I have on me currently. Baldur's Gate being the way it is, I don't exactly carry large sums of gold, though such a loan is certainly possible.
That's understandable. I can come back another day, say a week from now. It's not a real rush on my end for the need. It's just I'm going to need it eventually.
Oh, I can get it to you tomorrow if you have need of it. It's just a matter of if I don't have it here with me. Security
I understand.
concerns, you understand.
Yeah, it's a big city.
Though we do have to discuss terms of the loan, as I'm sure you're aware.
Understandable. All right, guys, get ready for Banking 101.
So, what is it that you're looking for? 200 or 300 gold?
I'll say 300 to be safe.
Okay. And so I'm thinking that 300 gold. How long exactly do you think you're going to need it for?
A month at most.
A month. We can do a month.
I should be able to return it within a month with ease.
Excellent. So I will loan you 300 gold, and in a month's time you will return 350 gold to me.
That seems fair. I sip my brandy.
Excellent. Is there anything else that you need?
No, that's pretty much it. That was quick and easy. I was told to come see you, but I've never done this before, so I wasn't sure. Appreciate everything you've done
that's
for me.
Quite all right. I'm in the service industry, after all.
So you meet here tomorrow, or?
I'll be here. Yes, why don't we set a appointment, as it were? Say tomorrow, 3 in the afternoon.
That should work. Then I bid him adieu and shake hands and scamper on out.
And you scamper on out.
I go back to the party and relay all the information to them of the size of his posse.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's not
Why don't
much
we
of a
get
stronghold
away from
there,
here
but
while we
What's
talk
that?
about this, just in case they. So why don't we get away from here while we talk about this in case they follow us or come out? But that's nuts. Good job.
I mean, did I see anybody follow me, Underdark?
Make a perception check.
I'm a passive of 16.
So there's a fucking devil.
I can make a perception check.
Okay, no, you can use your passive if you want. That's fair. Or you can roll. It's up to you.
Oh, near close enough.
No one follows you. The drunkards stay at the bar or at the tables. You leave. It's not, as you're heading up the stairs, you kind of see the thuggish one kind of sit back down on the couch across from Amric.
Oh man. So there was a devil down there, and how did people not connect these things earlier?
I mean, they're kept as pets and trained. They're not. Anyway, are they intelligent, Underdark? Would I know that?
Spine devils?
You know that they can follow orders. They can converse.
Yeah, they're like lawful evil, aren't they?
Devils
The
tend to be
demons.
lawful evil, yes.
Yeah, and then demons are chaotic evil.
Usually.
Yeah. That distinction, it was always very weird to me, out of character. But yeah, spine devils they're like a couple tiers up the fiend rung.
No, I don't think so. They're not like a pit fiend or anything like that.
No, but I mean they're not. They're not bottom level.
They are no imps. You're right.
No, they're not incapable of
Steve, I didn't actually take the loan.
plotting.
I know, I'm just fucking with you.
What did Steve say? Oh, Jesus Christ.
So where should we? Are we all watching for Ira to come back out?
I already came out. I
Oh,
thought.
Yeah, she came out. She walked over to you
Yeah,
guys.
I'm over to the party already. Like I
sorry.
relayed all the information of my scouting
Yeah.
to you guys now.
Gotcha.
So
Okay.
discuss
That's
amongst
what I was
yourselves.
talking
And
in character, yeah. I was.
So do you guys think we should make a move tonight before the deal, or should we wait until tomorrow when he's expecting the deal to go down?
I can just no show on the deal.
Yeah, if we do it, we should do it tomorrow because his guard will be down. He's expecting to just be dealing with just a lady who was in distress, and he's going to make some money. That's a time for celebration for him. Either then or
Yeah, but you don't think he'll have like his security with him when he's doing a deal, as opposed to just a night?
Especially he's going to have 300 gold on him. He's going to have his security on him.
Yeah, I would
In
think.
all honesty, tonight would probably be better. I say we just scope out the place. I'm assuming he sleeps somewhere else, so he has to leave there eventually.
he probably sleeps at his home with the lady who's been running these cult activities.
That's probably
Which
true.
I imagine a compound.
So,
that's
I mean,
way
what's the
more
point of trying to
expensive.
take him in the tavern when we can just wait for him to leave and take him en route to home?
I like that plan.
Because he will be more on his guard then. I just think that he's always going to have.
Well,
his
no.
guard retinue.
We've established he doesn't have a lot of gold on him right now, so he'll be less on his guard. He's not
Yeah.
carrying around a large amount of currency
Until tomorrow.
until tomorrow, where he'll be bringing a large amount of currency for me.
Yeah.
But tonight, going home, he'll be giddy because he's going to make a good deal tomorrow, so he'll be less on his guard. At least that's my assumption.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay, but so what do we do about this date that Mercius has
When is
We
that?
need to talk about
tonight?
Tonight.
I mean, I would imagine that'll
And-
be
and
over by the
again-
time this guy's walking home.
Yeah,
First of
but
all,
if
how
it's
dare you.
actually a date.
It's not a date, you dumb
Just
fuck.
stand her up.
So that's certainly an option. I think she has information we need, which is why I want to set that up in the first place. She's obviously well informed with somebody. Somebody is paying her to watch us.
What
I
information
think.
are we trying to
And,
get from her?
well, who the fuck is funding her? She seems to be tied to these cultists. She's got
Well, we know
finger
she
in
works
the
for that
she's
family.
got a finger in the pot of the Yasa family. She works for the trade guild. She was telling us she does odds and ends for people. She's a semi like a mercenary in a
Like a
way.
mercenary, yeah.
And she's a fucking fiend. So, or at least gives off a fiendish aura. So that leads me to make what I don't think is a too wild an assumption to say that she.
Well, what if you go by and
runs this.
and just reschedule so that way we don't even have to worry about it? You can just say, "Hey, something came
Well,
up.
again,
Can we?"
Or
that's a possibility. What I was gonna, if tonight's not a good night, it was just we kind of met her by accident, so
Mhm.
I had to act quickly. But I can always just go and um, essentially pay. I'm gonna pay for her meal beforehand with the fucking 3 old goats, whatever it's called, 3 old kegs,
Okay,
and
yeah.
and just say that I'm sorry, so business came up and I can't make it, but I would love to
Have a meal
reschedule.
on me.
Blah blah blah, yeah, and do that, and then we can figure out another time, so the face is saved.
Well,
And
I mean, we
I
have
don't
all
know.
day too. Couldn't we just stop back by that place that we saw her and just be like, "Hey," or you could stop by there, so it doesn't just look like we're all standing or we're not just all following you. But it's up to you. Whatever you think.
Yeah, I don't think that I don't want to. I'm not going to meet with her alone. Put it to you like that.
Yeah.
I get a bad vibe that that I will be murdered. And I have not been as charismatic as I usually am. I don't know what's going on. It's that time of the month for me. And so if we don't have a plan, then I'm just gonna bounce on that and leave the air of mystery and
There we go. I like
maybe
that
that'll be
plan.
helpful in the future.
I like that plan.
So so I can go do that at another point during the day.
Okay.
Well, where is the old kegs?
3 Old Kegs is
Do
in
we
the
know?
upper city to the northwest of the Wide.
No dope.
So
Is
how?
that? Go on.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, is that in the same area as where
The
the other
Asa
dudes
family.
live and like the more nobles?
Yes. In fact, if you recall, the upper city has a curfew for people who don't have a certain token or
Business.
aren't part of not just business, but if you don't have like a token from one of those noble families or you're not actually one of the noble families, the watch will remove you at
Well, that's
dusk.
what I mean. Like usually they give you that if you have like business with the families. Like
It's given to
you
you
have to have permission.
by the
You need
family.
like a hall pass.
Yeah, it's
Or
essentially a
something
hall
from
pass
them. Yeah.
by one of the noble families to be there.
Should we go talk to the
to comply.
The fact that she arranged a date with you at dusk there implies she has the authority to be there. And she's assuming you do.
Yeah, well, we knew that.
do our
dressed very well the
badges?
first time we met her.
So our badges from.
No, the watch is separate from the Flaming Fist.
Okay.
Your
So should we
badges
head to
will
that?
not give you a jurisdiction there.
Should we head
We
up to
need to
talk to
go-
the Yasa family while we have before that curfew, or is that something we want to deal with
Yes.
later on?
No, let's do that now. I'll stop by the old keg. That way we can just knock 2 birds out. Maybe we can get some sort of sponsorship with them, to mention their former employee and try to see if maybe they need any assistance with something. Try to secure some passes so we can move a little more freely around the city. Because we want to
Okay.
get to the fucking Duke Van Thamper, then we gotta be able to move around without worrying about being.
Should we stop by? Should we stop by like a general store or something so Steven can get a shield?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's shopping.
Let's go on a shopping montage. Is there a
Why do
place I
I
can
need-
buy? Is
why
there a
do I
place I
need-
can?
Why do I need a shield?
Because you're a cleric. Duh.
Because you have a free hand that could be protecting your body.
Okay, fine. I'll get a shield. Fuckers.
Yeah. Why not increase your AC by 2?
Okay.
Is there a place I could buy like
Min-max.
potions or something under that we would know about?
So you know that you could at in the wide you could purchase potions of healing.
I would love to maybe buy 1 or 2 potions of healing, if we could head there.
Yeah, I mean the wide is like the big merchant bazaar in the city, so you would be able to find anything from the player's handbook adventuring equipment there.
Ooh, yeah, I'm down to head there.
To
If
the
anybody-
wide.
I got
Is
a
that
player's
in the
handbook with
city?
me.
All right, so you guys set off to the wide. So that will take you through, back up out of Eastway through Heapside to the Steeps, all along the docks, and then finally up the road towards the actual Baldur's Gate, the entryway to the upper city. There's a line. You have to wait in it, and one of the merchants are arguing with the watch soldier, who basically gets told he can pay the toll and accept an inspection or get the fuck out of the line. He pays, and his cart gets inspected thoroughly. It takes a half hour for them to search his cart because they check everything. Meanwhile, the merchant's sitting there just grumbling the entire time. But eventually he's cleared to enter, and you guys are able to pass through in due course. It will, however, cost 2 copper per person to go through the gate as a toll.
I pay for everybody.
So that's 14 copper.
Yep.
Someone call Amric, we need a loan.
All right, yeah, you guys. He pays your toll. You find your way through Baldur's Gate along the decidedly nicer cobblestone streets of the upper city. The wide is well known and directly is basically like a block away from Baldur's Gate. And you find yourselves amongst the stalls. Here you are able to find the shield, the potions, easily. There's no check or anything. Just deduct the gold and add the items to your inventory.
Okay.
Does anyone need any ball bearings or anything?
That's just it's a
How
hand
much
wave. Just
are healing potions?
Healing
how-
potions are 50
How do
gold.
you do
Okay,
a
I'm
shield?
buying 2.
How do you do a shield?
You just buy one. I think it's 40 gold, maybe. Let me.
I know. How do you?
It's 10 gold for regular shields.
You're using the more purple sheet? Yes?
I'm using DC.
The fuck is D? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
so the more purple PDF and NDR. Yeah. So
Yeah.
on the top
10
right of
gold,
the
yeah.
first page, there's like your armor listed, and beneath that is like a space for shield. So just type in shield there, and it will add the 2 armor class automatically. Then make sure you add a shield to your inventory,
Okay.
and then
And
deduct
then-
the gold.
So anything in the player's handbook, is there play? I assume I don't.
I have one in my hand if anybody has a
Mine
question.
only- Yes, is it? Well, I guess we're just even under. Is there a place where I could buy like lantern oil?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's all. It's in the player's handbook.
Yeah.
You just
all
want
the-
oil?
Yeah, if you go to page
Like oil
150 in the player's
flasks,
handbook, there's a big
flasks.
table of adventuring gear. This is all available here in the wide at these prices.
Yeah, I got it in my hand right here.
Yeah, I have it on me.
Same with
I know
weapons
it's
and
on my
armor.
shelf and I don't
Same
have
with
it.
weapons and armor, all available here in the wide.
Cool.
All right. So I'm gonna buy some oil flasks.
Yep, you guys just
We
mark
have
that down
those
on your sheet,
potions of
deduct the gold.
fire
There's really no
breathing.
reason for us to cover that in detail.
Hey,
So what do you guys do after you visit the wide? It's getting into the afternoon at this point.
so really quick, is there? You said those eye agates were worth something, correct?
Yes,
10
they were 10
10
gold
gold
apiece.
Yeah, 10 gold
Yeah,
each.
there are jewelers here that will buy them at that price.
Okay. Can I go ahead and do that?
Yes. And there are money changers, so if you guys wanted to convert like a bunch of copper into, say, larger coins like gold, they can do that here as well.
Oh yeah, I do all that.
Benefits of a major trading port is they can handle all sorts of transactions like this.
Do
How much is my crown worth?
Which crown is that?
I would not sell that here.
Mhm.
I would not sell that here.
I wouldn't sell that at all.
even have it. I wouldn't even have it out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would. Keep that hidden.
We got attacked
I'm
by
still
followers
wearing
of
it.
Tiamat
Oh, well.
immediately.
Take it off.
You've been wearing this bronze crown this entire time?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Please put that away.
Put it away.
And you want
Wait,
to
so
sell
why
it
are
here?
you,
It's worth 250
why are
gold.
you're playing Lenny from Mice and Men, man. We're gonna have to take you out back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I'll sell
pickpocket
it
it
for
from him.
250 gold.
No.
No,
No.
don't.
Not
No.
here.
Why?
Not here. Not here. Do
This is
somewhere
clearly
else.
an important item.
This is
Uh,
this would make us stand out very much.
I will
If it
give you
hasn't already.
125 gold for that crown right now. For you not to
What?
sell it.
No, just don't sell it.
Yeah. Don't
Just
sell
don't
it.
sell it right now. You can sell it later.
Fine.
Not right now,
I'ma
right
just-
here.
Steven, are you
I'm gonna
handling all
stash
the
it in my
all the
backpack.
selling of the gems and stuff?
I'm not selling all the gems. I'm just selling the eye agates because I don't
okay.
know if that would also stand out. But
No, you're very obviously adventuring types, going to the wide and selling things like, gems and such isn't all that unusual.
Okay, because I also have a gem worth 20 gold, so you can sell that too if you want to.
no. Just hold on to that.
Okay,
unless
but you sold the
it's-
Iagites. Gotcha.
Yeah. I just sold the eye agate.
Cool.
For 10 gold a piece. I had 10 of them. So bingo.
Yep.
Then I'm all good.
Oh yeah,
hold
I'm
on,
buying a
there's,
shield.
What are those things? Alchemist Fire. Yeah.
Wait. Can I use my great axe with the shield?
Wait, no.
Well, you have a great axe?
No, a great
I thought you
axe,
said
like
as
a
a
great
shield.
sword,
Is it
are
is a
two-handed
two-handed
weapons.
weapon?
So you
All right, then
do
never
not
mind.
have
I
a
don't
free
need it. I
hand.
don't need the shield. Yeah, I don't need the shield then. I should be good. Are there any like so out of character in D&D, can you like throw potions of healing at people? And
Yes,
it'll
you can
heal
chuck
them?
it at them. It won't have the effect you're hoping for, though.
You can pour one down someone's throat, though, right?
Yes.
As an action?
Oh, yeah, you could absolutely, as an action, pour it down someone's throat. I would suggest that it would be rather difficult to do so at range.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna buy a thing of holy water.
I got some holy water too.
I'm gonna buy. How much are spears? 10 gold, right?
Oh, actually,
What
yeah, I have
damage does the spear do?
Hey, we gotta hurry this up because
Yeah,
we're gonna run
let's-
out of daylight here.
Yeah, let's head out.
Yeah,
Hey,
I mean, it takes you
before-
guys probably spend like an hour and a half in the wides buying your stuff. You don't need to tell us what you're buying. Like, you can just mark off the gold and put the equipment on your sheet. I really don't care.
Yeah,
This is
how
something
much
that you
is this?
don't need me for. You can do this between sessions.
Yeah, that's fair.
So
Oh,
yes, you
yeah.
visited
I'm
the
fine
wide.
with
You were able to buy things. Let's say. So
1,000 spy glasses.
yeah, figure out what you want to buy or sell and do the appropriate thing.
Let's
for
head
that. Just a reminder that
to
if
the
you
up-
sell
up-
weapons,
up-
armor, or adventuring gear, you only get half the value in the PHB. Things like gems and art objects, you get full value. But
Cool.
used weapons, armor, or used candles and such, you're at half price.
Hey, I split that gold. Make sure everybody gets their 14.
A spear costs.
1 gold piece.
Yep.
So, after you guys visit the wide, what do you do now?
Upper City.
Upper City, yeah.
You're
Well,
in
we're
the
already
Upper
in the
City?
Upper City. We have to go to the homie's
Oh.
house.
I'm gonna run by the 3 old kegs real quick, and then I'll meet y'all at the Yasa family estate. Sound good?
Hey, do we even know where it is?
Nope.
I feel like
I'm sure. Tell them we got business. Tell them we have news of Vendetta, an employee of theirs. A couple of their lost employees. We have news of their status situation.
Of how I murdered them.
no,
Yeah.
you're not gonna
Go-
say
well, don't
any of
say
that.
But flash that flaming fist badge. Tell people we have news of some missing employees for the Yas family. Please direct us. It's the first time in Upper City. Go do that. I'll meet y'all there.
Okay. Let's go do that.
Can we do that?
All right. Who are you approaching? Like, who are you trying to find? I know you're trying to find the Yasa family, but how are you? Who are you? Who would you approach to get that information?
Is there just like a guard or something?
Yeah, like security.
Yep, there are members of the watch patrolling.
Yeah, we just ask one of them, I think. I go up to one of them and I say, hey, excuse me, do you know where we can find the Yasa family home? We have some business that we wanted to talk with them real quick about.
He looks you up and down. What kind of business is that? What do they need to do with you?
We just have some information about an employee of theirs that we ran into. I'm like choking back tears as I say that.
Make a persuasion check.
My persuasion is +1. Okay. $14.
And he nods and says, "Well, I'm sure they'll be happy to hear about it. You know, they have, after all, been asking about them. Yeah, their manor is, just in the Manor-born district, and he tells you the cross streets.
Thank you, I appreciate it. And I flip him a silver piece.
He reaches out to catch it and kind of fumbles it, and it falls to the ground. He bends down and picks it up. Yeah, it's about an hour walk.
Can we let him know that if he sees a tiefling, or wait, is it?
No, just go.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I say I haven't walked away yet. I'll come up behind him and say, "Excuse me, sir. I'm looking for the 3 old kegs. I have a wine delivery for them." And first time.
The wine delivery, huh? All right, well, 3 old kegs, just follow that street up. It's about 2 blocks away. Can't miss it.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. And I hand him a gold piece. Hand it to him.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I say I walk away. I'm out of character. I'll meet y'all there, but I'm not gonna acknowledge that I know you.
Okay. So you start walking off towards the 3 old kegs. And you guys are walking off towards the Yasso family townhouse?
Does anybody, out of character, does anybody think that at least one person should go with Mercius, or?
I can go with Mercius.
Yeah, just so he's not completely alone.
Yeah, I'll go with. I'll trail Mercius too.
So Arya and Elron are with Mercius. Boy, I don't know if we should probably keep either Arya or Mercius, because I'm gonna fall apart without one of them telling me to keep it together.
you got a bunch of smart people.
I murdered her.
I think you're all right.
No, okay. So Arya and Elron and Mercius go off, and then I guess the rest of us go to the Yasa family's house.
Well, what are you guys doing at the Yasu family house? What are you guys doing up there? Just sharing the news? That's it?
Confessing to murder, it sounds like.
No, they talked me out of it. But I think, yeah, just kind of letting them know that I don't even remember what was her name. Does anybody remember?
Vendetta.
Just letting them know that Vendetta died and that it was the Colt's fault.
Okay. All right. I continue on with Ira and Merce.
All right. So who's going to 3 old kegs? Sorry.
Ira, Elron, Merce.
All right. So you guys start walking to the 3 old kegs.
I nudge Elron and say, "He's gonna fucking lose it, dude. He's not gonna. I'll keep it together."
I'm doing some breathing exercises because I know you guys
break down.
I know you guys really don't want me to break down, so I'm doing some breathing exercises on the way there.
No, you're not.
Slaps him around, keeps him in line.
How far of a walk is for them to go to the Yasa family?
About an hour.
It's
They're going to get to
away.
Three Old Kegs first. That's why I'm starting with them.
Hey,
Yeah.
so
I'm just
I
saying,
want
I can't give them any inspiration.
before
It
we
won't
get
last
to
that
the
long.
before we get to the family's house, I want to turn, slap Royce Gracie across the face, and say, "Buddy, she's dead not because of you, but the people that put her in that situation.
God, it feels good to
What
hear
you
you say
said.
that. It's not my fault. It's not my
It's not
fault.
your fault. So chill out. It's
If I
gonna
was
be
there, I'd tell him
okay.
it was his fault.
Thank you. I
Goodwill hunting.
appreciate that. I appreciate that.
But I'm
Miss
not
Hickey.
there, so.
All
Yeah.
right, let's
So-
go.
So three old fuckers.
Three Old Kegs, which is named for its sign, 3 lashed together barrels hanging from a pole. The Three Old Kegs is actually well known as a popular with members of and retired members of the Flaming Fist. It's known for serving simple and hearty meals and keeping a variety of good quality but inexpensive wines and beers, and tolerates no rowdiness among its clientele.
I'll be right back, but I can hear.
Yep. So yeah,
it's like
minutes
Firehouse Subs kind of thing. Like 5 firemen, 4 firemen.
What's up?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Not really.
It was a joke. Go. You can go on.
No, I'm.
So yeah, you're standing outside the Three Old Kegs. What do you do?
I nudge Elron and I say, "Now see, that sign makes sense with the name, Borden Blade or Blade Sword.
Yeah, Blade and
Really
Star.
fucking get
Blade
it
and
shit
Stars.
together. Yeah. It's just like a shield. Makes no sense. Anyway,
Yeah, lack of a shield.
Is the place? Does it look pretty busy at all? I guess it's like a little after midday.
It's a little after midday. It has clientele. It's not like packed or anything.
Is it more of a restaurant or a bar? I didn't.
It's
catch
an
that
it's an
part,
inn.
Sorry.
They have
An
rooms
inn,
available
nice.
as well.
Oh,
Okay.
I would like to. Is there anyone manning the door, or is it just
No, there's just a door.
nice? I would like to casually walk in. Nothing. No absurd personality moves. Just walk in the door like a person.
All right, you walk in. You can see the barkeep. Looks to be a older man, kind of going gray along the sides of his hair, along the sides of the hip. Going gray along his temples with what remains of his hair, the top of his head being shiny and bald, some warts visible, and he kind of greets you as you walk in and says, welcome, Three Old Kegs. I'm Al Stan. What can I do for you?
Good day, sir. My name is Mercis. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure's all mine.
It's my first time in this lovely establishment. I've heard a lot about it from a female friend of mine who, she recommended it highly, a tiefling herself, actually. And she never mentioned much about your specialties. Well, tell me about this place. This is amazing. Is this your establishment?
Yep, me and my brothers, we own the place. And not much to say. Good, simple food, decent prices. We run
See
a clean
the previous
establishment.
description from the DM. I'm incredibly impressed. You've done very well here. What kind of do you have any kind of specialty drinks?
What was this woman's name? I'll have to thank her for turning business my way.
Absolutely, her name is Desparia.
Oh well.
And we actually had plans to meet here for dinner tonight, and I unfortunately am not going to be able to make it. I have some business that's going to be taking me out of the city for a couple of days. And so I wanted to stop by and ask if I could go ahead and cover her meal because I feel terrible. And ask if you could just deliver for a little bit extra, if you could just deliver a message to her for me.
Yeah.
Is that something that you could do possibly?
Oh, sure. We could do that.
Perfect. I say, how much is a typical meal here? Seems like a very nice establishment.
I believe it's like, what's the price in the player's handbook for it?
Is this like a high class cost of living thing?
It's not terribly high class. This isn't like a fancy restaurant. In fact, it's kind of like going out to like an Applebee's.
Oh, do you guys have cheese sticks?
Oh,
They
fucking.
do in fact have cheese on a stick.
It's like a block of cheese.
Yeah.
Like a corn
So
dog, but cheese.
yeah.
Cheese on the cob.
So if you go for like like a modest meal here, it would be 3 silver. A slightly nicer meal would be 5.
Oh my gosh. Um,
Just shoot a gold already.
no, I thought it was gonna be way more. I give him. I hand the gentleman 5 gold.
Ooh,
Now,
damn.
say, please, just take care of her meal for me. Take care of whatever she like. Um, if you could please let her know my deepest apologies, and I would, appreciate an opportunity to make it up to you. But I won't be able to make it this evening. Business has called me away for a few days. I will get in contact with you if you're still in town when I return. She's a busy lady. I think she might be heading out. If you could also, sir, do me a huge favor and uh, just keep an eye on her. She's made a couple enemies in the city, so she's leaving. And I just let me know if any shady figures try to bother her.
And take
Oh,
any
yeah.
notes
Yeah,
if she has
we'll
anything to
take good
say.
care of her. Don't you worry about a thing.
You are a gentleman and a scholar. I appreciate you very much, sir.
Oh, I'm not a gentleman. I work for a living, but thank you all the same.
I like you even more. I hope you have a good day. And I walk out the door with well, and I will buy 1 cheese on a stick.
All right,
Then I walk
you
out
buy
the
1
door.
cheese on a stick. It costs a copper piece.
Awesome. I give silver. I don't have copper anymore.
He gives you change.
Oh. uh,
He gets 10 cheese
all
on
right.
a sticks.
Let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, Jesus Christ, like a kid at a fucking fair. I got a hat and a like commemorable mug. All right, let's head towards these fools and the Yasa Blanca.
All right, you start heading towards the Yasa townhouse. The rest of the party will arrive there first. And you
You know
arrive.
you wanted to say it.
Say again.
You know you wanted to say Yasa Blanca. I heard it.
Continue. God damn it.
So, you arrive at the Yasso townhouse. And it appears to be a nice, stately building, kind of like a wrought iron gate at the front, no guard. Short stone pathway leads up to a stoop with a front door. So what do you guys do?
Think we knock on the door, right?
There's a gate first.
Oh, knock on the gate.
Does the gate look to be like freestanding, like swinging and shit, or is it like?
Yes, it looks like it's mostly ornamental.
Okay, yeah. Okay, let's just walk through the gate up to the front door.
All right, you open the gate. It swings open, nice, almost silently on well-oiled hinges, and you walk up to the front door.
I take a long, deep breath to center myself, and I knock on the door.
You knock on the door. A few moments go by, and a human man dressed in this like a butler opens the door and says, "Yes."
Out of character. What was your name? Vendetta. That was your name.
Vendetta.
I say,
Yeah.
"Hi, sir. Are you one of the members of the Yasa family?"
No, I work for them. What's your business here?
We have information regarding one of their employees, and we would love to share it with them, if that's okay.
Oh, certainly. Which employee should I tell them you have information on?
Vendetta.
I see. Just a moment, please. And he closes the door.
We called.
I
it,
wipe a
didn't we?
single tear from my eye.
A minute goes by. 2. The door opens wide. The butler is standing there. This way, please.
Ooh.
And then I inform him that there may be a few others that are going to come join us here in a minute.
Very well.
Yeah, I think we follow him.
Okay. Yeah, he kind of leads you through like this entry parlor. Bit old looking, but still in good condition, with some decent furniture, and 2 kind of ushers you into a sitting room. There you see kind of gray-haired, kind of wrinkly, almost elderly looking skin. But the elf that sits on that table, his eyes, razor sharp. He's looking at you as you come in. The butler closes the door to the sitting room behind you as you go in, leaving you alone with this elderly elf, who looks up at you as you go and says, I'm told you have information for me about one of our family's employees.
Yes, sir. My name is Royce Gracie, and I regret to inform you that while we were taking care of some of the cult members that were harassing the town, we came across Vendetta, and she was killed as a result of them kidnapping her.
Show him your badge.
Yeah, I would also then proceed to say we were on contract with, the Flaming Fists, and that's what we were sent to do.
Yes.
And how
I
did you know
I
that
show
this
my
was
badge.
Vendetta?
We got a chance to talk to her and we set her free, and then on her way out, she was killed because of the cult members. And she said that she worked for you guys.
Did she now? Did she happen to mention anything else before her untimely demise?
No, we didn't get a chance to really talk to her.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame. She was a lovely young woman.
She seemed like it.
She exploded.
Well, I wouldn't want you to have come all this way for nothing. And he pulls out a small pouch and kind of places it on a table before him and says, please, take this with our family's compliments.
Absolutely not.
It's not much, but I must insist.
I must insist oppositely. We didn't come here looking for a reward. We just wanted to do right by Vendetta.
And you have. I will ensure her family is well taken care of. But you did come here out of your way, and that should be rewarded as well.
Say out of character, it's a common courtesy thing. You wouldn't be insulting to take that. It's not a payment of any kind. It's just they're thanking you, and money talks.
Okay, then I take it.
Okay.
How much is there?
Fucking dirtbag.
It's 10 gold coins.
10 gold. Okay, I don't feel that bad. That's cool.
Chris Hansen comes in. Watch out.
Hey, out of character, do we have anything else to ask them? I can't.
Yeah. Yeah. Why was one of their employees captured and tortured by cults? And
Oh yeah. So I guess
do
I
they
just
have
asked them.
Do they worry about any of the, do they have any ties to the Dukes? Or are they worried about any of the Dukes possibly trying to seize power? Anything weird happening in the upper city? There's a lot of questions we should have for these people.
This is why I wanted one of Mercius or Ira here.
Can you hurry up and get here?
I guess while they're coming, before they get here, I guess I'll just say, just out of curiosity, while we were clearing out the cult members, we found out that we're not here to accuse anyone of anything. We found out that they may have had some ties to one of the Dukes, and we were just wondering if you knew anything about any of the Dukes trying to maybe overstep or seize more power than they had. We just wanted to make sure.
He laughs. You must be new to Baldur's Gate.
I am.
The Dukes are always seeking to get more power. Those of us who aren't quite ducal yet are also seeking our own fames and fortunes for us and our families. 'Tis the way of politics here.
Wood.
Is there a family in
really?
particular you think might be involved in these?
Can I make like an insight check real quick just to make sure he's not? I don't know, just to see if I can get a read on whether or not he's maybe got like a real tie to them, or if he really is kind of vying for his own kind of power.
Sure. Make your insight check.
Oh.
19.
He has these flinty, piercing eyes, and he doesn't reveal anything. Yeah, he is pulling a Mr. Burns on you.
Yeah.
So he is telling the truth. Then it seems like.
You can't really get a read on him. Like he's just like giving you like the Burt stare.
Stone cold.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
What do you-
This is the face of someone who is well accustomed to realpolitik. He does not just give things away like that.
Okay.
Baby.
I feel like maybe we just lay it out on the table out of character. What do you guys think?
Yeah, pull your dick out.
Okay,
Yeah,
are
do
you
it.
here yet?
So,
Whip it out.
And that's when you guys hear a door open, the butler, some shuffling behind you, and another door as the rest of the party is ushered into the sitting room.
Oh, thank God! I am sweating so badly right now. It is like dripping off my face.
Greetings, my friends. Your colleagues were just informing me that one of my employees was taken and killed by some cultists. Apparently at the behest of some dukes, I think you said. But you hadn't yet said who.
Mercy is?
It's been a very interesting couple of days for us. Yeah, this was a simple job for a. By the way, hello, sir. My name is Mercius. Pleasure to meet you.
Hey, Maurice.
Heard a lot about your family.
Have you now? From who?
Yes, all good things. Mostly from Vendetta. I just.
So she did talk to you
I've
before she
heard-
expired.
She
Yeah,
did.
I
found out she worked for you.
Yeah, I thought I told him that.
We found her beaten and tortured in the sewers during our mission, and was able to rescue her and heal her up. But unfortunately, she was not able to make it out. More confident than it turned out to be that she could make it out under her own power. Well, we continued to search for the source of this incursion. But we wanted to come by and
An incursion of what?
Of we're not completely sure. We know
your
that
colleagues seemed sure that a duke was involved.
Oh, well, we're quite sure of that.
Which one?
Duke.
I'm never
Van
going to be able to
Vamper.
pronounce that.
Van Vamper.
Bumper.
Duke
I
Van
see.
Vamper has been supposedly, and again, you know as well as I do, everyone has an agenda. There's hearsay everywhere, but we heard from a reliable source, a family member of hers actually, that she has been pulling the strings on some very nefarious circumstances around this city, and has some plans to seize more power for herself and her family.
The sewer queen was always ambitious. I'll give her that. But how do you know you're not being played? How do you know they didn't tell you that? Because they wanted you to think and spread rumors that they had evidence were false, simply as a way of discrediting somebody else. What evidence do you have to back up these accusations?
It would be they wouldn't have anything to gain from telling a few nobody mercenaries that work for the Flaming Fist. We're not exactly credible sources for this story. They'd have nothing to gain from us saying things like that, especially if they
And
had
yet you
any
are
other
in my
nefarious things
parlor
going
telling
on.
me.
It's true. Well, they didn't know very well, but one of her sons who just left town told us about this after rescuing him from being almost murdered by some of her men. We did also recover. This may or may not have anything to do with it, but we did also recover some relics from the goddess Tiamat from sewer. Does that mean anything to you? If you're hearing whispers about her followers in the city, or if
So
they
let
may
me
be
get
starting to
this
rally
straight.
together?
You come here to tell me of poor Vendetta's fate, and of that I am thankful for. But also to tell me that you believe Duke Van Thamper is involved in some type of evil dragon cult.
I'm just telling you the things that we found. And I
And
was
what did
hoping that
exactly
you might
you
have
find?
some sort of information for us that could help us. We're not trying to get you in any trouble, put you in a position. I know you've got your business here, but if you could guide us to something that could help us maybe disprove these in case they're not true.
I see. Do you have any evidence at all of this cult or Van Thamper's involvement? Physical evidence.
I
Nope.
will.
Yes.
I mean, there was my history lesson.
Well, we also
I'll
have
produce
those tattered black
porcelain
robes.
It doesn't time
That would be
to.
the time to pull out the black robes. And I
That's
pull
the
out my
time to pull out
flail.
the crown and the porcelain dragon mask that we get attacked.
I see. May I see that crown, please?
Ugh.
Who else is in the room besides
Just
us?
you
I'm
guys
gonna
and this elderly elf.
Just him, right?
Just him.
hand
Oh, the
it to
butler's not in there?
him.
This,
Handed
I
it to
said
him.
that got us attacked on the street as soon as we left out of that the sewer where it was acquired.
By some followers of Tiamat.
Yes. This is of not of a make that you would find here in the city. That is for certain. And you see him wave his hands over it and cast a spell.
Whoa, okay.
Did he identify it first? Or did we see that?
Well, he picked it up, kind of examined it, like visually, made that comment, and then cast a spell.
Oh, fuck.
And he nods and hands it back to you. He says,
Did you say a spell or dispel?
a spell.
I'm assuming it
Okay,
was
okay,
identify.
okay. Yeah, that's. I thought you
You
said
can
just
make an
immediately
Arcana
picked it
check
up. It was
to
like
try
dispel.
if you are proficient in Arcana, you can try and make an Arcana check to determine what spell that was.
What if I'm not proficient?
Then you cannot.
Okay.
I will make an Arcana check.
Go
I'll
ahead.
assist. If I can assist, I will assist.
You cannot. This is purely what you know and can recognize. There's no way for someone to help you with it.
Ooh, yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm just checking on this.
You only have a +1?
Yeah.
What's your intelligence?
Low, but he's
Plus
proficient.
13.
It looked like he had cast the legend lore on the object.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
The fuck
Do you
is
by
Legend
chance
Lord?
happen to have the spell card for that? I've never heard of that spell.
It basically just does a fucking info dump on everything. It's like a high level fucking identifier.
It's a 5th level divination spell.
Oh, that's dope. Never mind.
So,
we cannot.
We
And-
cannot piss this guy off.
Not only is this, it normally has a 10-minute casting time and requires 250 gold worth of incense, which are consumed by the casting.
It's a lot of
Holy
smoke.
shit!
Fuck.
You did not see him take 10 minutes to cast it or use any material components.
Oh my god.
Someone's been enchanting equipment in Oblivion, baby.
Can I ask him if he knows anything about the Dead Three?
Well, hold on. Let's wait here about this fucking crown real quick.
Yeah, slow your roll there,
So
buddy.
he hands it back to you and says, well, that would confirm it then. For that crown was not made by any smith in Faerun. That crown comes from the hells.
Oh.
Oh.
Sulfur
Bye.
baby.
Damn.
I
So
want
what do
to put
you
it back on my
think?
head.
What would that? No. What would that? What do you think that means? Was she?
Well, it would mean that there is definitely some link between that crown and Tiamat.
Well, didn't those guys that
And her
attacked us say
cult.
that that was Tiamat's
Well,
crown and that that someone had stolen it?
What about the
Well,
mask?
they said it. They said we stole something of Tiamat's, which
It
is
would
just
not.
everything is, I guess they're
Oh.
possessive about it.
Doesn't
guess
one of
you're
you motherfuckers have a mask?
Yeah, and he looks at the mask and
Yeah.
says, "It would not surprise me at all if that mask was the same."
Makes
So he's only got
sense.
one fifth
Well,
level spell.
do we
He
know-
pulls out a piece of parchment and begins writing. Folds it over, then hands it to Merzius and says, "I have a contact down in the lower city, an employee of ours.
Oh fuck.
And if you're looking for more information on this, she would be the person to ask."
You are so nice.
Can we?
Desparia. I'll fucking lose my shit. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I'm so sorry. I never got your name. Obviously, last name Yasa.
Yes, and you can call me Mr. Yasov.
So cool.
Yasif Yasa?
You,
No, my first name is
No.
Mr.
Oh,
We're-
okay.
I'm sorry.
Ooh.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And what is the name on the?
So you open it up, and it says...
Ow. Oh, okay.
You open up the note he handed you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I'll wait. I'll wait till we get out.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I know what it says.
It's just a middle finger.
It's a
Thank
picture of
you
Dick Butt.
very much.
So we don't want to ask him about the dead. We don't want to ask him about the dead three or anything.
Well, I was gonna. I mean, I assume this person. I asked, will this be the person to ask if the dead three might be raising starting a war with Tiamat or something of that level?
Well, if the dead three are picking a fight with Tiamat, then it would be best that we simply get out of the way. One does not take on three gods and a goddess lightly.
I agree wholeheartedly. I say I hope that everything we've talked about here will stay in confidence. I trust it will with you. Hopefully,
Of course.
when this all protect yourself, when this all shakes out, maybe there will be some.
I want to work for this dude.
Some power to be filled by yourself, and hope you've done well by us, and we'd be happy to help you in any way we can in the future if there's anything you need of us.
I will keep that in mind, and should I need your services, I will call upon you.
I pull out a parchment and ink and I ask for his autograph.
No,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
you don't. I swipe that shit out of his hand before he even gets a chance to reveal it.
I bow deeply and back out of the room.
Mhm.
Yeah, I kiss his shoes and leave.
Yep. No,
I
you
kiss
don't
his
do that
shoe.
either. No, you
kiss-
don't do that either. No,
I fucking
you
kiss the
don't.
fuck out of his toes.
Stop. I'm gonna mute all of you. Nobody's kissing shoes.
All right, I bow and I say,
Oh.
I just bow and I say, "You're so," and then I follow everyone else out.
This is the wrong guy to do anything funny with.
It's not funny. I want his
That's not
autograph.
funny. I want to kiss his toes.
I want his autograph.
Don't
Nothing
want
funny about
either of those things to happen.
Sucking on Ralphie's toe.
All right, let's just head out then.
All right.
You're
you
gone.
guys head out. You're back on the streets of the upper city.
I look at that fucking letter.
And it says Desparia at the
God
Seven Suns.
damn it.
I knew it.
Well,
This would be awkward.
Looks
No,
like someone's going on a date tonight.
Looks
I
like
mean,
some.
I can't get back in this. I can't be in uptown New York after dusk.
Uptown
So
Funky
I
what?
have to keep that. I'm gonna have to skip this and then go visit her tomorrow before she leaves town.
we can
True.
go ask Yasa for a token.
Yeah, a pan.
Yeah.
No.
Do
Pussy.
it.
Get out of here.
How you gonna stay up here?
We just
Wait,
I'm not. We're gonna go see her
wait.
during the day, but we don't need to go back in and talk to Mr. Burns. Let him handle his business.
Okay,
We're gonna
so
meet
are we
him in the
heading?
future.
Does that mean we're gonna head back down to the docks and get ready for whatever we're doing with
Let's go fucking kidnap a royal.
Yeah.
That's
get
down
Prince
at the
Harry.
docks in the lower city.
Yeah, so we're headed back down to the lower city, right?
Is that what you guys are doing?
It was disparate. God damn it.
Yeah, I think we're headed back
9
down to the
people
lower
in this
city.
giant city. Biggest city in the fucking coast, and there's 9 people here.
Well, we knew she worked for him anyway, though.
Yeah. Well, at least she's starting to feel more like a Catwoman kind of vibe. Maybe she's just playing all sides.
Well, okay. Well, which one of us is Batman then?
Oh, I'm fucking me.
Can I be Robin, but like the Tim Drake Robin? Because I'm not Dick Grayson material, so I'd rather be Tim Drake.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Yeah, I'll
Nightwing,
be
bro.
You are
I'll
no
be
Dick Grayson.
the Michael Keaton Batman.
I'll be George Clooney. I'll be George Clooney.
No, I want to be George Clooney's Batman.
No, you can be the Batman. I'm that guy's Robin. The nipples on the suit.
Yes, I'm Batman.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're headed down to the lower city.
All right.
Are those ogres still trying to open the box, or?
No, you see a couple of longshoremen arguing with some flaming fists, something about their cargo getting stolen.
God, how long are they?
Oh god, I can't do anything right.
They're flaming fists, Phil. You read.
Am I an accessory to theft?
Yeah, you gave a fucking crowbar.
Give a crowbar to a.
I murdered Vendetta, and I'm an accessory to theft. God damn it!
Dude, chill out.
You just
You're
can't
just like
take a break.
Yeah, we're gonna have to
best
talk
actor.
about we're gonna have to talk about possibly killing off this Royce Gracie guy here.
Bro, I have so many backup characters. I'm not even mad.
Nope, keep him alive. I'll make sure he doesn't die.
For the record, I've killed
Here's
so many
that.
people.
I hear he's got a tiefling character. Female,
I have every race built, and I have every class built multiple times.
All right.
highly flammable.
But a few hours go by as it gets into the early evening, and you guys are currently outside on the wharf of the Low Tavern.
But our plan is not to go inside at all, right? We're waiting for what's his name to come out.
Well, now we're
Arya, what do you think? Ira.
now it kind of seems like we're both on the same side, so there's nothing really to worry about except for
What do you mean?
What do you mean we're on the same side?
The fuck are you talking about?
he literally just said, "Hey, this is my contact." We just go in
No,
there.
it's someone else. This is
no,
this is
not the girl,
Emmerich.
not the tiefling. This is Amric. We're waiting for
Oh.
Amric to come out.
Oh, that's right.
Steve, you're
Sorry.
drunk.
You're
I'm
a little
not
bit
drunk.
retarded, Jake.
Offensive word.
Ira, what's the plan?
So I haven't checked out for the last couple minutes.
Can we camp it out and set traps somewhere? Or
I don't know
Like
if we should
bear
set
traps?
traps. We should probably wait for him to walk into like an alleyway or something, right?
We're
Why
in
would
an
he-
alleyway.
Well,
fuck would he walk into an
he has
alleyway?
to go home, right?
He has to go home at some
Do we
point.
know where his home is?
It's got to be in
No.
the upper area. There's no way he lives in the lower
So the
circle.
only way he can get to the upper area after the gates are closed in the middle would be to go out and around.
Oh, even with a token, you can't get in at night.
Because he's
No,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the inner city walls get closed completely. Correct, Underdark?
the son of a duke. I imagine.
If you are a member of a patriarch family, or you have like the permission slip that shows you are allowed there, you can enter and exit the upper city at any time.
Okay, so yeah,
but it's closed to everybody else after sundown.
Okay, so he can still get through.
So we have to nab him before.
He could, yes.
Yeah, just plan to figure his route. Which gate is he going to go to?
Well, I think we should
that
just
was
hang
good.
out on the rooftop so that we can like descend like the Bat family on top of him.
I was never good at these games, guys. I always
Yeah.
had to load my safe so many fucking times.
We go
Can we
full
get a-
blown.
Can we get
Malvarro.
can we get like a map of where we are?
No.
By chance? Okay.
No.
Cool.
We don't know
We're
where
just
we
we're just
are.
on the wharf, right? We're not. Are we even? I don't even think we're next to the What was that bar that he hangs out in called? The Low Lantern or something?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
called the Low. It's called the Low Lantern. I can give you a general location though. Let me.
But we're not sitting right next to it, right? Because that would look pretty suspicious.
That's suspicious.
Just a bit.
Should we maybe? Is there a bar near the Low Lantern that we could kind of hang out at, and we could take maybe shifts where one of us is like keeping an eye on it, and then we just kind of rotate?
Not that close to it. Not in visual range.
Yeah, but I just meant like the group would be hanging out inside the nearby bar, and then one of us at a time would be kind of like standing outside on the wharf itself,
We could just
keeping an eye.
hang out inside the lantern and wait for him to leave.
Yeah, he doesn't know us.
It's true. I just
If you recall, I
Yep.
gave you guys this map, Baldur's Gate. I circled in red where the Low Lantern would be.
did I get that map, or did I come too late for that map?
I just posted it.
Oh. Okay. Oh, that's a cool map.
Download it online.
So what do you guys think? Should we hang out in the Low Lantern? Does that seem like the plan?
Actually, I missed it. I was off by a little bit. It's letter O. I didn't realize it was actually on the list.
Yeah, I just saw that too. So literally in the O. Is the tavern? Can I go to? I will go to the lantern myself.
I mean, if everybody's game for it, we can just hang out in the Low Lantern as a group and wait for him to wait kind of towards the end of the night. But I just feel like it might look a little suspicious if when he leaves, what a group of 7 people gets up and follows him out. You know,
Well, you guys don't have to all go in. You guys can stay outside,
I'll wait outside. I look like a child anyway, so I might not get let in.
and you guys can listen for my change of music to signify the guy that Ira described to me is leaving.
I like that plan. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to voice. I need you to use your tongue and like vocal cords to give us what song you're gonna play.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Amber has challenged you to a battle.
So who wants to go inside the? If that's the plan, who wants to go inside the bar?
Y'all, you just tell me what to do. This is y'all's plot.
I'd like to hang out. I'd like
This is
to.
your specialty, man. Killing people.
My specialty?
We're not trying to kill anybody. We're trying to kidnap somebody.
Yeah,
Oh.
I want to kill that spine devil.
Is that why you have holy water?
Yes.
That's why I got it too.
I think it would be prudent to stay outside to see if maybe he doesn't bring his whole crew. I doubt they all live at his home, but I could be wrong. But
They might escort him still.
Right. But
I mean, he'll
he
have
definitely has
someone
those
with
people
him.
With him, right? But he definitely has all of them with him right now. He may have less when he's walking.
Yeah. So I'm not. I'm on the roof. I'm gonna say I'm on the rooftop, not inside, just like hiding out, waiting for him to leave all night.
So you're on the rooftop, like across the road from the place.
Yeah, like next door or something. So like out of sight, but where I can kind of.
Yeah. So it's a wharf. So it's like there's like the dock and then buildings. So
Yeah.
Where should we 3 clangy armor wearers chill out?
Do you guys want to be the ones in the bar?
Well, no, because
You're gonna miss a hell of a performance.
Doubt it.
should we hide on a path? Do we know? Or should we just go inside? I mean, I'm asking y'all because I'm not like stealth is not my strong suit.
Yeah, maybe you guys just hang out in the
talker.
bar, and then when he leaves, it won't look as suspicious if only 3 of you are leaving kind of at the same time. As long as it's not like the whole group, I feel like the 3 of you could leave and kind of follow him at a distance without looking that suspicious.
If we go in there, then I'll probably wait 5 to 10 minutes after he leaves to.
That'll be
so
We'll lose track
Okay.
at that time.
Well, no, you guys need to tail him close. I'm just saying that we're going to be about 5 minutes behind you because
Well, who the fuck's gonna drop
otherwise,
breadcrumbs so we can get to the rest of the party?
well, you're going to stop him
I've got
and
I've got
engage him.
1,000 ball bearings. I'll drop ball bearings behind me.
Keep him just approach him and keep him busy for 5 fucking minutes.
Yeah, there we go. I'm down with that plan. I don't even think it needs to be 5 minutes. If you guys leave, 1 minute behind, I think that would be fine. But yeah, I like that plan.
Do I even need to notify? Do I even need to notify these people that he's coming out if they're gonna see him? Will they be able to recognize him off of Ira's description?
I think it'd be pretty obvious to tell. He'll have at least one guard with him. He's gonna have like Noble's clothes on. I think, yeah, based on what Ira told us, I think we'd be able to tell who he is.
I can also just ask the bartender.
Yeah.
Who's that guy?
Well, just be like,
what's his deal?
Yeah, I hear tale that that a drunk Duke's son lives here or hangs out here a lot. Just I've never seen it's not. I'm a talker. Let's go.
Yeah, Dylan, if you want to just be playing music, yeah, let's do that. Everybody.
No, I'm gonna go try to say make some money.
Yeah, you try to make some copper.
If the bartender will allow me to perform.
That's a really good idea. You draw people in.
Very well.
All right.
So which of you are going inside?
Elron for sure.
Elron's going inside. I would assume. So what? Steven and Vagic are going inside because they're not stealthy, so they can just kind of hang out and drink.
Yeah, I'm not stealthy.
And Mercius is going inside.
We're
Yeah.
the 3 clanky ones. I thought you, Elron, and Ira were gonna be.
Franklin, you can just go. Franklin, you can just go home. It's cool.
Yeah, I was just saying, hey.
Well, what do you think? What do you think, Franklin? Where do you think you fit in best?
So here's the thing, right? I don't have armor, or my armor is permanently on me. I don't really clank around.
You're aquatic too, though, right? Do you want to hang out maybe in the water since we're on a wharf, and then you could just kind of be chilling with the other turtles?
You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go for a swim.
he just swims around and watches them and follows them from the fucking shore.
And I'll throw a ball bearing. I'll throw a ball bearing at Franklin when he leaves, so Franklin knows.
Wait, are we gonna be able to get him back out
of the water?
I can climb out.
There are ladders, yes.
Okay.
In case people
it's
off.
the wharf.
He's a grown ass turtle.
You're a grown ass turtle.
I think we got our plan,
I've seen them
boys.
become ninjas, man. I've seen those
Yeah.
guys
I
fight
just wanted to make
samurai
sure.
and shit.
I think we got our plan.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
So if I understand right, this is how you're breaking up the party?
I don't know where I'm going.
Are you going to be on a roof with me, Ira, or do you want to be like on the ground?
I'll just be on the ground, non-disguised.
Okay.
Where am I going to be?
In
You're
the
in the
bar.
bar. You're hanging out with
I'm in the
Ella,
bar?
Steve, and Mercius.
Okay. I'm in the bar.
We all have heavier, or not heavy, but heavier armor that give we're not sneaky, so we need to.
Yeah. But Dylan, you said you're going to be playing music, right? You're not going to be hanging out with them. You're just going to be asking the bartender if you can perform.
Yeah.
I bought splint armor while we were at the bazaar, by the way. So I turned on my defensive fighting style, so I'm at 20 AC.
Still gives you a disadvantage, though.
Oh yes,
Can
I know.
You change your fighting style?
So I never set it.
Oh, that's funny. Defense is a good one to go with, though. Anyway.
Yeah, I have a 20 AC now.
Okay, back on topic.
Real quick, Elron, do you think it's a good idea to be like? Are you just gonna stop playing music and walk out when you see him?
Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna play it off and keep playing, and then
maybe you should be outside and then just kind of be like a guy, maybe a drunk guy playing music. So when he leaves, you just kind of act like you're drunk and follow behind him playing music, and then you jump in at the same time as us.
I could just use Mage Hand and leave the instrument playing and leave.
Whatever you think. So Dylan's inside then. Cool. So
okay, I'm gonna just go in and start drinking.
Yep, that's the layout. I'm on the roof.
I'm on drinking.
Steve, Vagic, and Mercius are pounding back some ales.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
So, yeah, you guys...
I was like a rock floating in the water.
Franklin's taking a swim.
All right, Franklin does his dead turtle impression.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I think I can hold my breath for like 2 hours.
Yeah. So you guys, enter the Low Lantern. The bar's busier. A few more people drinking. As the hours clock by, the sun goes down. The fog rolls in. The place fills up. And, keeps kind of going.
Okay.
Later and later into the evening.
How thick is the fog? Does it affect my vision?
A little bit. Basically you can only see about 100 feet in any direction.
Okay.
So you can make out the ship. You can make out the Green Lantern glowing on the bow.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, only about 100 feet down the road.
Okay.
Hours go by. Early in the morning, when it's still dark out, we're talking like 2 o'clock in the morning time. Those of you inside the bar notice a nobleman with this cat-like spiny creature across his shoulders and a kind of thuggish-looking brute kind of talking to him in low voices, kind of ascend from the lounge below and head to leave. And as they pass by the barkeeper, the one in noble clothing kind of nods to her and says, well, I will see you tomorrow, Laralith. And she nods back and says, until then, Amric, have a good night. And he ascends the stairs to the top deck. After he leaves, those of you in the bar, people are still drinking. You see another figure stand up and leave after, like as soon as he's around the corner heading up the stairs. As he moves, it's a cloaked figure. You hear the sound of armor clanking, and you catch, a flash of a gauntleted hand, like resting on the hilt of a longsword at his belt, as he moves to follow him.
Oh, do we recognize the hilt?
You do not.
Question, are these floating gauntlets?
No, they appear to be attached to a body.
The upper deck isn't like a rooftop deck, though, right? It's still under like the roof of the ship.
No, he ascended out to the top deck to leave the ship.
We should not be so quick to rush out of there. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll continue to play and watch.
Okay.
If anyone, I don't know if anyone else is leaving or not, but I'll stay behind and try to see what else I notice pop up inside.
Yep.
I'll move with Steve.
Waiting the 5 minutes we talked about.
So Ira and Royce, you guys see him come out onto the top deck, kind of descend the stairs to the wharf. When he gets down to the stairs of the wharf, the spine devil kind of jumps off his shoulder and starts following along beside him. The thug also with him. And I need both of you to make stealth checks.
I hope the spine devil talks like Igor from the old Frankenstein.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is the point of having a +5 to stealth if I can't roll above a 4?
I don't know.
Jesus.
Plenty of
guys.
people in prison ask that every day.
I mean, I wasn't trying to be stealthy. I was just leaning up against a post.
Right, but you were trying to blend in.
Oh, yeah.
Hiding in plain
Make
sight.
a performance check.
You don't want me to do a performance check. That's worse than stealth.
Yes.
Alright, and you start to see them walk north. About 10 seconds after he comes down, you also see from your positions on the roof and at that pole, a cloaked figure come out from below. and come down to the wharf and move to follow him. And you can tell, looking at him as he's following them, that he is trying to go unnoticed by the people. He is attempting to sneak, but he's not very good at it.
And I have a pass of 16, so.
Is Amric and his crew just like out in the open on the wharf, or are they kind of like down like a?
They're like walking down the street.
And are there other people on the wharf?
Not so many. It's night. It's 2 a.m. Docks are usually pretty empty at that time.
Okay. How far away are they from the bar?
They're about 50 feet from the bar at this point, and from you guys.
The
cloaked figure looks to be following about 30 feet behind them.
I'll let them get a little bit further away then. I'm not going to do this so close. I guess I'll go try to jump rooftop to rooftop or something.
Does the cloaked figure seem
I got a good idea.
Okay.
What's your face?
So I'm going to follow along, let them get maybe like. So how far does the fog allow like everybody to see?
100 feet.
Oh, okay. Then I'll let them get like 150 feet away from the bar then before I do anything, and I'll follow like
side of him at 100 feet. How do you know how far he is?
Well, I was trying to follow along with them from like rooftop to rooftop or something.
Okay. So you wait for it. So you're waiting in your current position by the low lantern for him to go at his current pace 150 feet, and then you start going in his direction along the rooftops?
I don't want him to get out of sight. I want to make sure he's in sight.
So you leave him at 100. So you keep following him at 100 feet.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. That's important.
90 feet.
Okay, I'll do the same at 75 on the cloaked figure.
Oh, can I? Yeah, if I can be closer than 100 feet, I'd rather be like 50. I'd rather be like 50.
They passed right by you guys.
Then I'd rather be.
I'm gonna
like
wait until they're about 60, 65 feet, and then start following. Keep about a 75 to 80 foot distance behind them. The cloaked figure, not Amric.
That was so many unnecessary numbers.
Steve and I, are we leaving the bar yet? Or the ship?
It's been all of 10 seconds.
Oh, it's only been 10 seconds. Okay.
So we have to not get up and go right now, unfortunately. Stuck.
All give each other a look and drinking the ale.
Can I play the Ode to Vendetta?
Sure. You start playing a funeral dirge.
Math along, Dylan. What's it sound like? Give us some. Give us some guitar sounds.
Hold on. Give me like a week until next session, and I'll give you a song for Ode to Vendetta. I'll write some lyrics.
I don't know why, but I got the banjos from Deliverance going off in my head.
I don't know why, but I have the Chicago Bulls entrance song around in my head.
What the fuck?
All right.
So I want to, before I do anything, I want to get them like 150, 200 feet away from the bar. I'm following.
Okay.
About 50 feet behind.
Yep.
So cool.
Yeah, so you're following from the roofs. Ira is following on the street level behind this cloaked figure who's following Amric. And as you follow them, you notice that he's gotten a lot closer. And he stops suddenly, and you hear Amric's voice. Ira, you would be able to identify it by voice. Call out, "Who are you, and why are you following us?"
To Ira?
No.
You see the cloaked figure kind of straighten up a bit. And you hear a female voice answer from them. She said, "I am a Hell Rider. To you and your family destroyed El Terrell. The Flaming Fist doesn't believe us, but I will see justice done."
Before she does anything, I jump down in front of Amric like I'm defending him.
Okay.
So I jump.
You
I
jump
go
down?
in between Amric and the hooded cloak figure.
Oh my lord.
And Amric, he just kind of replies and says, "Well, it would appear that I outnumber you. Perhaps you will surrender instead?
No, I'm like defending. Like I look like I'm defending Amric. I'm facing
Yes,
the hood.
and
Yeah.
Amric
he's
answers from
talking to
behind
her.
you to the cloaked figure,
Oh, okay. I thought. Sorry, I thought he
saying,
was.
and Amric is saying, "It looks like I outnumber you. Perhaps you should surrender."
Bold choice.
And
Thunder.
uh,
From inside the ship, do we hear this commotion?
nope.
No. Okay.
And the figure,
Wait, not.
kind of throws back the cloak. You can see that she is in fact wearing what appears to be half plate. Has a long sword at her side. Sorry, not half plate. Where did they drop it?
Breastplate.
Splint.
Still good.
Ooh,
So good.
17 AC.
And she draws her sword and says that numbers mean little. We've been outnumbered before. We will take you now.
Did she say we?
Yes, she did. And that is where we will call it for the evening.
What did she look like? Was it Desperia?
No, it was
No,
not
she-
Desperia. This was a human woman.
Nah, Desperia had a date
Human,
that she got stood
okay.
up for.
Well, I'm glad I don't have to kill her. 'Cause I might love her again. Cool.
Again,
The
guys.
plot thickens, motherfuckers.